Hey, and Happy New Year. You can see that I was up last night, and so I wanted to do like a facial because I did not take very good care of my skin last night because I was up all night drinking whiskey and singing karaoke in my living room. So I still have some glitter and mascara, and I just want to do like a deep clean facial. So I thought I would share that with you. I hope you guys had a wonderful and safe New Year's Eve. I hope it was still special and celebrated in a way that is nice for you. I was up way too late and had a very relaxing New Year's Day. Just organizing some things around the house and just not moving very slow. It was a very rainy day, so I want to go ahead and just kind of take care of my skin for a little bit. Picked up some ingredients to make some green juice. So some cucumber, celery, spinach, 2 lemons, some green apples, and I'm not going to use all of the cilantro, but I figured I can use some of it. I've heard cilantro is a really good anti-inflammatory, so I'm going to power it up and make some green juice for the week. Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Long time no chat. It feels like I haven't whipped out this camera in a very long time and posted. Well, I guess that's not true. I went to Franklin Falls right before Christmas, but I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's and Christmas season safely but still joyously. I hope it was a great season for you guys. It's actually the 8th of January. And I still have my Christmas decorations up. Today's goal was to actually take them down, but that didn't happen. On the 5th, I went out to the Washington coast and got like drenched in rain. It was so heavy, it was so thick. But I went to Ruby Beach and got to see just a really cool beach and hang out on the coast.
I am so wet. My camera is so wet. I can't take long exposures because there's water everywhere.
And I think I might have water damaged some of my equipment, but I'm really excited. I bought some new lenses today, spent a lot of time researching on some lenses, and I finally made a purchase of 2 new lenses, which I'm so excited about. And I have spent the last 2 nights going out and catching sunset just around Seattle, which has been really fun and something that I've been trying to like do, especially since they're so early. I can run out, take some sunset pictures, and then come back and make dinner. So since sunset is so early here, it gets beautifully colored at around like 4:30. So yeah, today I have just been editing photos from the past week and watching Schitt's Creek on Netflix. I finally have gotten into it. It's just nice to have something on in the background while you're focusing on something else like photo editing. So I'm actually in season 2 already, but I guess they're like 20-minute episodes, so they fly by. But I've been watching that and trying to go through all those photos and edit them and organize them. It's just been very fun and relaxing, but productive. The reason I'm all dolled up for tonight is tonight a couple of friends of mine are celebrating a birthday. We're going to an outdoor wine bar. Seattle has been closed for indoor dining since the beginning of November or mid-November. So this place has an outdoor patio with heat lamps, and it should be a very small, intimate outdoor gathering to drink some wine and eat some dinner. So I'm really excited. I put on a red lip. It's a liquid lipstick. Well, I got a little bit of transfer. I think it's actually from my lip liner I put on, but I'm hoping that it'll stay placed for when I wear the mask while walking to the car and from the car to the sitting down in the restaurant. I hope it'll last, and also that'll last through dinner. But I've just been in the mood to like wear a red lip. I've missed wearing lipstick. It seems like futile to wear them in the season of masks, but I just really want to wear a slapped one on. Hopefully it'll stay throughout the evening, but I figure I'll bring the camera to show off what we're drinking. I'm really excited. Yeah, there's gonna be food there as well, so we'll get dinner and some wine. Listening to a portrait of, is it a picture of Dorian Gray? I always thought it was a portrait of Dorian Gray. It's a picture of Dorian Gray. Well, anyway, I've been listening to that. I'm actually almost done. Yeah, I'm actually almost done. One of my goals that I wanted to do for the year was to read more and to read more classics. Now I do want to actually physically read some books, but I also wanted to absorb some classics just to be, I don't know, a little more cultured, be better at Jeopardy. So this month I chose for myself to read a picture of Dorian Gray. So I've put all of my Christmas stuff away, which was actually kind of sad. It was really nice to just come into this area and have it be all full of lights and really magical, but it was time. My goal was to have them taken down by like the 6th, which is the end of the 12 days of Christmas. But what is today? Today's like the 11th. Yeah, the 11th. And I finally got them all taken down. There's probably still gonna be like fake snow and glitter for a while, but it looks really clean in here. It looks open again, which is nice. I am going to do a little bit of work before I start making dinner soon. I went to Target today for some things and I saw that they had a chipotle cream sauce, and that made me think of our dearly beloved, the spicy potato soft taco from Taco Bell. May she rest in peace. So I thought about recreating that, so I picked that up and I'm gonna just bake some potato and then have spicy potato soft tacos today. So I figured I would show that once I start baking. Hello, today is the 14th. Why is my tea sizzling? That's odd. I didn't mean for my little paper holders to fall in. I'm gonna drink. I really don't feel good today, but I'm trying to tell myself to be productive and excited. Today is the second sunny day in a row in Seattle. Really bright and beautiful outside, so I want to go shoot today because I also picked up 2 new lenses and they were delivered this week. I'm really excited. I picked up, I got a replacement for my 24-70 because my 24-70 has been through a lot of stuff. It was dropped shortly after I purchased it, so the ring around it was bent, which meant it really difficult for filters and the lens cap to be on it and lens hoods. And so for me to take like proper pictures, I want to have the ability to add lens hoods and filters to it. A couple weeks ago I went and took these pictures over in Ballard at Sunset Park, Sunset Hill area. It's overlooking like the Golden Gardens area, and I was using my filter to make it darker. That way I could take a longer exposure to see if I can get like some soft movements in the clouds, like have nice calm smooth ocean waves. And I like tapped the camera, and since the filter was not properly secured to the actual lens, it rolled down the hill. And so I was like, all right. So I sold my old one and another lens that I don't use. So I had some extra money to get some to get a replacement, as well as I got a proper wide lens. So this is for my full frame camera, which is the Canon 6D Mark II. Full frame just means that you get to absorb so much more detail and more pixels and just more information for your photos, and that allows for clearer and higher dynamic photos, as well as just like grabbing information about color that you can edit later in editing. I really felt the desire to have a wide lens when I went out to the coast. There would just be some really cool, I would just like to be able to get like the photos of like the treetops as well as the beach, but wasn't able to do that based on where I was standing or my vantage point. So I was really wanting a zoom lens, and I think that taking these really majestic photos of like mountains and waterfalls and these vistas will look just so much more grand with a wide lens. So I'm really excited. It's a 17-40, so it's not the widest, and for those, the lower the number, the wider the view is. I'm really excited to try that out. So yeah, I am gonna tell myself to go do a couple things. I really want to enjoy this tea and just hope that I can feel better, a little lighter, not as sluggish. But yeah, I feel like this month I've been spending so much time working on some tasks and finishing up some, you know, computer work, housework, all that stuff. Nothing really fun. I haven't gone out to shoot. Well, I've gone out to do some sporadic shoots for sunsets because when the sunset comes in January, you go and you get it. Good day, vlog. It has been several days since I've picked you up to inform you about what's been going on in my January. Please ignore the mess in the kitchen. I was just about to start tackling that. That's why I have my apron on, to try and protect my outfit from, like, I don't know, water gets everywhere and I do dishes. I think the last time that we chatted, I was talking about how I wasn't feeling very well and how I was trying to catch sunset. That didn't happen, and I didn't go catch sunset that day, but I want to go this evening too. I got my hair cut and I got it toned. It's very, very cool tone. It's very, very lavendery. It's very different than I've ever had. I've really only ever been a brassy blonde, but I think it's going to be a little less intense after a couple washes, but I'm open to something new, and my hair lady is so cute. And she's just doing it. In this lighting, it looks pretty good. In some lightings, it looks straight up gray purple. Like you can kind of see a little bit of purple up here, but it's hair. I got time. I was going to take headshots today because of course the actual styling is gorgeous, but I don't think I want to have my headshots me being this silver looking. But I always love the way it feels after she does it, and I wish I could do it myself like this, like every day. Like I wish my hair could just be this straight and smooth every day. Now, to be fair, I don't spend time doing it every day, which, you know, trying to get into the habit. Using that big like dry wand helps. Like I can pretty much do my hair in like 5 minutes if I use that, which is the perfect amount of time of me fussing with my hair. But I really wanted to pop on to talk about how I am going to try and catch sunset tonight. I'm actually planning on leaving a little bit early because I feel this calling. I feel this calling, and I now want to pursue this like new avenue. Okay, without being over dramatic, I want to be a beachcomber. Like I want to walk to the beaches and pick up trash and find like cool stuff. So because I see these like videos and TikToks of people just walking around and seeing like cool stuff, and then there's this like scuba diver in Hawaii, and he picks up trash, and I just feel so inspired. I was like, I want to go swim in the ocean, pick up trash. So with the ability and equipment that I have, walking the beach and picking up trash is going to be my best avenue to start with. But I'm going to leave here around 3, which gives me an hour to clean my kitchen and my downstairs. That sounds a little sensual, but my kitchen area has just kind of exploded over the past couple days, so I wanted to do that, and that'll be just enough time for me to go catch sunset, and then we'll head to Golden Gardens, which should be a pretty good sunset. Cool, so I'm just checking out the window because I can see like the sky in downtown from my window, and it looks like we should have a good sunset. Oh yeah, I can see the Olympics from my other window as well. This evening I'm going to go to Golden Gardens, which is Park and Ballard on the Puget Sound, so that's the ocean. Today's supposed to be kind of like the last sunny day for a while. I think we're gonna have some rainy weather, which is nice because then it gives me the opportunity to focus on some things inside, as well as I think I need to like better my rain photography, so it'll be nice to get some nice rainy shots. But shooting in heavy rain really sucks. Like when I went out to the coast, it was hard to take any sort of pictures because there was just so much water on my lens. But light rain, like in Seattle, should be pretty manageable. I'm just still looking out the window. All right, let's go and head to Ballard then. I was able to hear barking of like a seal, which means there are sea lions. So I haven't heard them in a while. I wonder if they've moved on, but I see a crowd of people and I think I know where they're hanging out, so I'm gonna go check it out. It's a pretty rocky stretch to get to this end here in hopes I can see the sea lions, and I can see it with my eye. Let me see if I can get it on the camera. Those look huge. I wonder if they are California stellars, or if they're just sea lions, just regular California sea lions. Seals just always look so massive in person. So way out there is a buoy, and I can see at least one sea lion laying on it. And they're probably barking, oversharing it. But my zoom will not go in far enough. Cheers to that. And the sun's dipping behind the mountains. I want to walk to my car before it gets too dark, but the view is always so distracting. Alright, I am home now. I'm really glad I went out. It was a beautiful sunset, as you guys all saw, and I'm really excited to look at those pictures. In my rush to get out there just in time for sunset, I forgot to bring like gloves and a trash bag to pick up trash, but while I was walking around I really didn't see that much trash, which was really nice since it is such a popular park. I think Golden Gardens is like Seattle's most beautiful beach. But I also think that next time if I'm going to do like actual like beach combing and picking up trash, like I have to be there a lot earlier, because so much of my focus and energy can like be like devoted to photo taking, and it's difficult for me to like do both if I feel that pressure to like get that perfect sunset picture. So if I go maybe, you know, 2 hours before sunset, that'll give me enough time to, you know, spend at least a good hour just walking the beach. But I'm really glad I went. I wanted to talk about the sea lions that were there. I think they're California sea lions. There are two different types of seals. There are fur seals and there are, what's the other one called? I don't remember what the other kind is called, but it's like, in my head I think of it as like a seal versus a sea lion. Sea lions have ears, and they bark. So you'll never hear a seal won't bark, a sea lion barks, which is a type of fur seal. And I could see that buoy out there, and I was like, oh, those sea lions are probably fighting over that area to kind of like rest and sunbathe for a little bit, and they are always like fighting over space with each other. It's really fun. I love watching seals. They're so amazing. California sea lions are huge, and my god, these things just look like massive. The more common seal that I've seen like in the Puget Sound area is the harbor seal, which are like tiny boys, and they're gray and white, and they're so cute, and those don't bark. So that's just like a little, little fun fact for the day. I'd love to like know more about seals and pinnipeds. But another thing I was thinking about when I was like walking on the beach was that I'd really like to be able to walk and like pick up a shell and like be able to identify it, or identify the type of rock, or like, if I see squid eggs or seaweed or, different conch shells or whatever, just to be able to pick up the things and identify them. Like, I think that when I'm hiking too, like, I think it's really cool when people can identify like rocks or leaves. For as much time as I spend in nature, I don't really know that stuff. I'd like to be able to know what the things are. I think of myself as a smart person, but I don't know, like, that would be an area I'd like to enrich my knowledge on. Like, just the ability to go out somewhere and pick up a thing and be able to be like, more than it's just a rock. The next couple days in Seattle are going to be pretty rainy and cloudy, and Friday seems to be the next like sunny day that we're going to have. So Friday I'm going to go to a beach area, and I think I'm just going to spend the day like combing and like checking out that area. I'm going to an island I've never been to before, and I should be making like a full own separate vlog for that, but I'm excited to become more of a beach comber. But that's where I'm at. I'm gonna make my like go-to dessert, which has been yogurt instead of ice cream. It just feels lighter. I don't know, I've really been enjoying yogurt, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna watch some Harlots. I've been watching Harlots on Hulu. I watched Bridgerton like a while ago, and then my friend Brittany has been like, and she had told me about this show like a year or so ago, about, it's about sex workers in London during it's a little bit before Bridgerton. So Bridgerton is like 1813, 1817, like that area at that time, and I think Harlots is like 1760. So, but it's all about the different warring brothel houses, and it's good drama. So I'm going to do that while organizing my pictures, eat my yogurt, watch some Harlots. I'd love to know what you guys are watching, but that's what I am. I'm almost done. I'm on the last season of it, so that's what I'm gonna get up to.